Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to BioShock Infinite. Last time, we ended up finishing up the first of the DLCs, BioShock Infinite Burial at Sea, Episode 1. Finding out that the confrontation between DeWitt and Comstock didn't go exactly as planned, and as a result, Comstock fled to Rapture, to where he could try and live out a life without Elizabeth, aka Anna. Well, we all know how that went out for him, so it's time we tackle Burial at Sea, Episode 2. Now, I should mention that this contains spoilers for the first BioShock game. I mean heavy spoilers. I mean, there's going to be a recap at the beginning of this that pretty much explains the entire plot of BioShock 1. So, yeah. If you have not played BioShock 1 for some odd reason, and you're interested in Burial at Sea Episode 2, I recommend going and playing BioShock 1 first. So then everything else makes sense. So, new game, and we are going to go back to hard mode. So, would you like to see a recap of the events of BioShock? Yes, please.
They told me, son, you were born to do great things. They were right.
I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. You think that's a child down there? She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. It's Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Head to medical!
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked?
There ain't no Atlas, kid. The name's Frank Fontaine.
I had you built. I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up.
You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance.
Sally, come out!
She wasn't yours, Comstock.
Elizabeth, I am so sorry.
No, you're not. But you're about to be.
Huh. Cheery music. And not underwater. I'm already liking this.
Mademoiselle,
Yes?
quel est votre nom?
Elizabeth.
Pour vous, Elisabeth.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't. I can't accept...
Je vous en prie, j'insiste.
Oh, thank you.
Well, welcome to Paris, France.
Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
Je manque d'inspiration aujourd'hui.
Elisabeth.
Seems we're in Paris. And it seems Elizabeth finally got her wish of going there.
Mon ami. Alors, tu as parlé à la jolie petite américaine? Oh, bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bonne journée. Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
Bonne journée.
I feel like I'm in a Disney-esque world right now. Especially because I just heard a Big Daddy drill.
Viens jouer avec nous, Elisabeth.
I'm sorry, Cosette. Next time, I promise.
Bien le bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bien le bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
She seems to know everyone here.
Une baguette, mademoiselle?
Interesting. Hopefully this song isn't copywritten. Did I mention Disney? Because I feel like I need to mention Disney again.
Oiseau ou la cage? Oiseau ou la cage? Pourquoi pas les deux?
That's a good point. Why not have both? Everything seems to be going peachy. Oh, who are you, little girl?
Sally? Sally!
Okay. I feel like we're not in Disney anymore.
Sally, wait!
Elizabeth, might I recommend running? I mean,
Wait.
it sounds like you're in heels, but actually no, don't run if
Sally,
you're in
stop.
heels. That's a bad idea.
Sally, where are you going? Sally, hold on!
Okay, now it's raining. Now I'm getting that BioShock feel again.
Stop, stop! Where did she go?
Booker DeWitt. Investigations into the matters of both public and private.
Go away. It wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything! No, it wasn't my fault. Leave me alone! Can't you just leave me alone? I'm sorry! I'm sorry. I never should have left. I never should have left you there.
Empty. Empty again. What are the odds?
What's the hold-up?
Just having a bit of a laugh, Atlas.
This ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
All right.
Let her go!
Quiet down, dear. In a minute, all your problems will be over.
Elizabeth, tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker,
Say,
I don't understand. How?
say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now, what was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me
That's between me
and the slant.
and the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, Back in the city, they were making little sisters by the dozen.
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up, sister. But if you're lying, we can just as well kill you tomorrow. Down here, we got nothing but time. In case I need to get hold of you. If you see Suchong, tell him Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
Elizabeth, come on, it's time to get moving.
Booker? What?
Over here, on the radio.
You're not Booker.
Well, of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into? I didn't orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
Had to be done.
Did it?
I felt everything that every version of me felt. All of that knowledge. I lost a pinky, but that version of me, she lost everything. And Comstock, that final Comstock, he thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
But then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who are you? Huh?
I think you'll figure that out soon enough.
Alright. So, we need to exit the toy department. Welcome to Burial at Sea Episode 2, which plays a little bit different from Burial at Sea Episode 1 and Bioshock Infinite. In fact, this plays more like a traditional Bioshock game.
I was happy. And now I'm here dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath. What was I thinking?
That wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this Suchong, and I don't even know who that is.
Not yet, but you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
You're asking me. Elizabeth, I ain't even here.
Well, that's cryptic. But luckily they don't go along with this cryptic sort of thing because we're about to get our answers right here. Yeah, I know. They don't really play up the whole cryptic thing too much, which I appreciate. So, let's move the rubble.
What are you? Huh? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elizabeth?
I feel strange and smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears. Oh my God. Stay away from me. Booker. No, please don't. I died here. I was killed by that. Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet... My finger. What am I? Huh? I don't understand.
If we're going to end up in the same place as Winston and Harmony down the line...
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change things, but after all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist.
A fatalist.
So was Newton, especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always contrived to land with a splat. She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back. To fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong? Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because I died.
There are rules.
Even for one such as you.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived. You're trading omniscience and croissance for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
Lutessa's warned me that if I came back here, I would collapse.
Collapse?
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky. If I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I? I'm never going back to Paris. You're just what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You decided to come here, Elizabeth. You knew what that meant. Only option, as I see it, is to trust yourself. Find Suchong.
Well then, seems Elizabeth is just a regular old girl now. Isn't that just peachy? No tears, no ability to see the future, and unfortunately no ability to pick up money randomly on the ground. That is like the biggest thing I am going to miss. But we still have a job to do. We have to find Suchong and get Sally the hell out of Rapture. So you might be wondering, where do these gameplay changes that occur inside of Burial at Sea Episode 2? Well, we're going to be getting into those in a little bit. So we have to find Suchong. So, we can move more quietly while we are underground, and some floor materials are louder than others.
It's gonna be messy, I don't know if...
Well, a blow to the back of his head will serve just as well. Be a hell of a lot quieter, too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
Yeah, which means we're going the stealth route in this one. There is stealth in Burial at Sea Episode 2. Your footsteps make noises. And certain floors make it that you are louder than, you know, other things. So, we're on carpet right now, which is very quiet, so it muffles the sound of your movement.
And quiet. He can't hear what's only in your head.
Well, he's not getting up anytime soon.
And what with his head all attached to his body?
From here on, it's only gonna get worse.
And how much worse is up to you.
Yep. This is how we're going to be tackling Bioshock Infinite Burial at Sea. Stealthily, quietly, and more importantly, pacifist run. The fun type of run when going through this. Now, one thing Elizabeth can do, she can go inside of vents that are hidden around inside of the housewares department. And let us get some health, get some money. You might be wondering what the money is used for. The money is used to buy lockpicks and eventually ammunition. Because guess what? Elizabeth gets ammunition in the form of something oodles of fun that I will be using for this pacifist run.
Nietzsche said, "You must have chaos within to burn to a dancing star." That crowd was right.
So notice that he's trying to pick this lock.
Your
Crouch down.
imperfections will gang up on you in a crisis.
And bop.
Now let's get his lockpick.
So we grab a lockpick. And now we get something that we did not get inside of the original Bioshock Infinite or Burial at Sea Episode 1, since Burial at Sea Episode 1 was honestly just more Bioshock Infinite. We get a lockpicking minigame. It's rather easy. It's rather nice. So,
Lockpicking can be easy with the right tools and know-how. Use your lockpick to probe a pin. A neutral pin will open the door. A blue pin will open the door and knock free a noisemaker. A red pin will open the door, but also sound an alarm.
so there we go.
Simple enough. Just a 6-pin tumbler. But there's an alarm. That could come in handy, though.
So, press square to probe the neutral pin and open the lock. A red pin will open the lock, but also sound an alarm. So, let's open the lock. And every time you use a lockpick correctly, it uses up the lockpick. And what's this? A health kit? Well, that'll fill me right up. Nope. Just like in Bioshock 1 and 2, use the D-pad to heal yourself with health kits. Yep. This is what I mean. This game plays more like Bioshock 1 than it does for Bioshock Infinite, which I appreciate a lot. Because I love Bioshock 1 and Bioshock 2 for their gameplay. Well, Bioshock 2 more for its gameplay than its story.
No, says Peter the Parasite.
But
you must only buy fruits and vegetables. If I can afford to see the doctor, is it my concern that others cannot? No, says the damnable Parasite. We must all crowd our way into the physician.
okay, I saw something that was a square that I was allowed to interact with. Ah, here it is. Money, a crossbow, tranquilizer ammunition. Why, tranquilizers? Yes, we're going to be getting ourselves a tranquilizer inside of this DLC, which is going to make things so much easier for us. So, let us examine the bear and get strange flashbacks.
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
That is a good question, but let us pick up this crossbow right here.
Sure you're ready to use that?
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent. Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental. They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands.
And what
It's up
does
to
Lion
you.
the Lion warn us?
So, a stealthy approach is safer and more efficient. Sneak up on foes to perform melee attacks and knock them out. If you're spotted, get out of sight and keep quiet.
Always steal from those who do. Where is your empathy? Asks Peter the Parasite while he picks your pocket. You'll find it in a dictionary
All right.
under L-I-E.
So let's go up over this way.
Lion the Lion tell us about the tragedy of the commons. Peter the Parasite says share and share alike while he eats your lunch.
There we go. That deals with her. And if I jump down, I can get myself my bolt back. But I'm gonna hold off on that. Right, we got ourselves a health kit, tranquilizer ammunition, which is good. You can only hold up to 4 bolts, so don't worry. I will always manage to keep one bolt. And one thing that this DLC does really well is you can stay in the dark, and if you turn up the brightness, it won't actually fill up, you know, what you can see, because they decided to be smart and not allow people to cheat using the brightness settings. All right. Should be some more. Okay, now. There we go. There he is. So let's take him out. Crossbow tranquilizer dart. Tranquilizer ammo. Pick up the hand cannon. To access your weapons, hold the R2 button to bring up the weapon menu. There are two types of weapon in this game. Weapons that kill and weapons that don't kill. All of the weapons that don't kill will be relegated to special ammunition for the crossbow. Okay, so there's one more enemy around here, and I don't want him to see me.
Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course.